Welcome internet people. Now, either I have edited this video so actual still 2D images come up, or I am using some jury-rigged, gorilla-made, semi-soft movement issue, i.e. I got on paint.net and kind of got my sprite of myself, and is currently waving him around. So today, I'm gonna do something very, very, very experimental. This time, it's a discussion, analyze, theory thing. Yeah. Okay. I got some stuff written down in my A3 sketchbook. I'm gonna use that as a basis and go off from there. If you all got something to say, this is recorded, so the only way I can answer is through the comments. Please comment for the love of God, this better work. Alright, let's start. Okay, this is the first one. Lisa, women, post-Flash. So this is basically going to be a discussion on analyzing what we know, what I'm gonna guess, and my own, well actually that just, so what we know, what I'm gonna guess, and what's installed. So let's start with the main thing, the Flash itself. Now, not much is known on the specificness of how the Flash attacks. We're not really sure if it's like, oh yeah, it's magic, or it's like, oh yeah, it's targeting specific chromosomes, you know? Or something like that. I am not a biologist. But we do know that it doesn't 100% or just doesn't affect animals, from what I remember. And now I'm just gonna be brutal here. I am not sure for trans people. The Flash is unknown. I think Austin had something about it even working on trans women. That could be wrong. Very, very wrong. That's just my bad memory of stuff. But I do I do think that the vice versa would kinda be in fact that trans men might still get flashed, because yeah, this is awkward. But yeah, the Flash effects are very confusing, all of us, even me, and well, yeah. But what we do know, women gone, shebanged, flang dangled the out of there. And then, but the thing is, we still have women. It's a bit iffy. I'm not really sure what makes the women like Buddy or Five or other women in future games survive the Flash. For all I know, it could legitimately just be that they didn't see it, but that's a bit silly. So yeah, there are cases of Flash-based events happening. We're not sure. I would like a fan game to maybe go a bit in depth on the Flash, though I am a bit nervous of it because it could be poorly done. And that kinda suck. Yeah. Alright, so that's all I got on that so far. I might come back and eject, you know. So next bit is, which one was it? Boop. Shadow monsters! Look at it go! This is pointless. This is a thing only said in pointless. So you can take this with your own beliefs of how Lisa works. Like if you don't believe that pointless is canon. I kinda do. I don't know why. This may not apply to your own ideas of what the shadows are. But I do, and I got a bring this in because this is semi-important. Okay, so shadows, the shadowy creatures in Pointless, were like once women. I'm not sure if it's like one woman turns into one shadow or a shadow's amalgamation of a lot of women. But, we do know the Flash caused this in Pointless. So, yeah, there are some other things in Pointless I want to bring up. Like, apparently, if you're trying to recreate women, the shadow monsters happen. Yeah. So yeah, you gotta wonder the implication of like a walking three-dimensional shadow. That's gotta be interesting. I am the ultimate life form. These are fakes. Okay, that was good. But yeah, we don't know much, but I do find the idea interesting of like the shadow creatures being there. I find it a lot interesting because it's the only one that I don't know. It's just kind of cool to think. Oh, so that's what happened to the bodies. Turned into shadows. Yeah, shadows. Yeah. Okay. Next topic. Get the fuck out of this. Go fuck yourself. Hopeful women. Yay, hopeful. I'm just gonna drag in the next image here. Okay, hopeful women. So this is basically covering the hopeful. Well, hopeful's women, at some point in time, post-Flash maybe, I'm not sure if the women, because the Joy people were capturing and holding women. I'm not sure if they were doing this before the Flash or after, but they have collected like, well, probably a few dozen. Depends if there's more facilities. But yeah, 5 is one of them. 5 is kind of the catalyst to why Rodriguez's gang wants to find a woman, not Buddy. I don't think Buddy. I do like the idea of. I do kind of find it interesting, the idea of there being like multiple women out there. I kind of do like that storytelling thing where it's like conflicting information. Yeah, I saw that woman cut off the damn hell big ass himself. Oh, how the hell could he make it? She make it all across Eastern Olathe. I heard reports she took down them lovely fellas down there in Backwater. Yeah, I like that idea as a storytelling device because I find it. I don't know, that's more my personal interjection of this. But yeah, so 5's goal, apparently the women scattered, and in Hopeless, the sequel coming out soon. Hopefully after MU. That's my MU joke. So yeah, we're not 100% sure. I got a feeling that they're dead or Joy mutants. Because, I feel like it's implied in Hopeful that the women took Joy to overtake security guards, which does kind of make it hopeless. I'm not sure what would happen to a baby if it was born from a Joy addict and someone else. What's Joy addict? It's something strange. That's probably why it's hopeless, because they're on Joy, so it's kind of futile. Or it could be hopeless that they all die and get killed by whatever villain there is. I do like 5's design for this. I like how the poncho feels like a weird sweater thing. But that's my own interjection between that. Okay. Next example, please. Yes, sir. Next example. Next topic of this strange discussion. the cancelled slash canned fan game. I could not find a better image to represent this, even though Ungrateful's being apparently remade. This was the only one I could find. I couldn't really quickly find anything on Lustful or Unlustful, Ungrateful. Now the reason why I call it Curse, because it's kind of an in-joke with me. It's not really an important joke. I always joked, oh yeah, women characters, women protags and Lisa, the fucking bad game. It either gets cancelled, canned, or it's just really shit. Now this can be a plethora of things, like infighting with the developers, the developer commissioning artists to do Rule 34 of their characters. Like seriously, what a cheapskate. The only time I commission an artist would be drawing them making a hyper-realistic version of all my Lisa protagonists and party members. Just like a hyper-realistic thing. Think the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie poster. That. But yeah, so yeah, there's Grateful. It's a bit iffy story-wise, but yeah, and then there's Lustful. I'm not sure how that one went all down under. I'm not sure. It's kind of following that. Oh yeah, the Joy dudes have like a bunch of women in there, and they're kind of holding them there. Probably because all the men would get desperately horny. And then Buddy comes up. Good old fun Buddy! Yeah, Buddy! Yes, IT crowd. I'm having fun with this. That's lovely. Alright. Yeah, so there are some other fan games being developed with women. Lisa the Dreadful is an example, and the remake to Ungrateful. Also, Lisa the Loyal. I forgot to mention that one. Yeah, that's also in. Technically, it's being canned, though it is. Technically, there was Lisa the Blessing, but then that got kind of canned, and now it's being remade into Lisa the Loyal. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens there. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Don't need you. I don't need you. You don't know me. Alright, next. I had, Buddy! Yeah, Buddy! Buddy and her mums. Pronounced with a Z. I wrote it with a Z. Mums. So, Buddy, decisive character, hard to tell, but I'm gonna include her because growing pains exist soon. So yeah, Buddy, raised by Brad, everyone knows it. Well, most least fans know this, but I was raised by Brad. Yado birthed her, I should say, spoilers for that. Yado kinda shagged a woman. I know it's hard to believe. And then they got this little psychopath. She's interesting because it's a bit weird because she was like an infant and it's clearly been some time in the Flash, so it's implied that she was born after the Flash, which is interesting to me because I'm like, okay, because it kind of gives me an idea like, okay, whatever women born after the Flash can survive. The Flash doesn't have a long-term after effect, which is good. It's good. Very cool. Chicka Brickin' Malkov. Now, our mother, Yado shot the bitch because using your kid as a catalyst for your ungodly reign apparently does this. So yeah, she's dead. Very dead. Deady dead. But yeah, it's still very unsure how women survived the Flash. Ash and Buddy's mom is an example of that. Or Nazi. Yeah. So yeah, get the get out of here. Next thing. How we going? Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good. Alright. Next thing. Oh, shit, this is wrong. Character. Puppet fan. Alright. Yeah, I can finally move my limbs again. The future of humanity. This is in the kind of theory speculative territory. So yeah, take this with a grain of salt crab's salt. I.e. just don't take this seriously. Okay, so yeah. Humanity. Let's see. Either this can lead two ways. There are a lot more women, and humanity slowly flourishes into a stable population over let's say 1,000 years. To the year 3000. So Futurama can happen. Or there is not enough women, and the gene pool is now just kind of a public pool where everyone's related. And that's not great, but it will lead to the dominant takeover of the fishmen, which is great, but not great for humans. I don't know. I don't want to discuss the logic behind if a man can impregnate a fish woman. I'm not going into that. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of a 50-50 chance that that humanity in the future are all related to each other. 50-50. Or maybe 70-25. It depends how many women are left in the world and other factors. You know how it is. Pedantic. Alright. The future of women in Lisa games. I kind of said this already with the Ungrateful remake. The Dreadful is one game. What else? Growing Pains, I guess, if you count Buddy on that list. Or, like, mod remakes. I don't know. I don't think we'll see any in, like... Oh, yeah, Hopeless. I'll also throw Hopeless. See any in, like, any other main... I don't think... Let's use a mainstay Lisa game, for example. I don't think they'll be showing up in Pointless. Unless... I wonder if that's how the city has its power. You know, dangle humanity's only hope for more people in the city. That's gotta get slaves doing work. You know, get some forced labor in. Yeah, you're doing this for a woman. That's a terrible impersonation of the Trinity. Next thing. Random. So yeah, I'd say this has been an interesting thing, the experiment. But yeah, lots of other things I should bring up. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. This is all subjective. You can consider one game canon and one game that isn't canon. That's kind of my take on the everything is canon line. Because Austin doesn't have the balls to admit that there is only one true canon Lisa game. It is pointless. But yeah, ideally, never mind. So yeah, shit, I'm running out of things to say. Good thing I wrote out on topics, so this would have gone way worse than it should have been. So yeah, this has been interesting. I am very much interested in the concept of this furthermore, the whole talk about the story in a game. Hopefully I won't be dragging around something in Paint.net. That's one of those things. One of those things. It ain't easy in a green background. So I guess someone can technically green screen this, which is hilarious. So, yeah. this was my whole random talk theories. I'm gonna think of a theory right now. See if I can send off of that. Okay. I think. I think. Uh, the reason that women survive post Flash, or at least survive the Flash, is because of something specific in their genetics. Like a blood type or a. Well, I guess a blood type. Blood type. This is what happens when you come up with things with no thought. You know? Yeah, blood types. Yeah, that's it. Maybe some other genetic thing. I'm gonna send off of that. Yeah, that's peachy. That's a great idea. So yeah, I hope you all like this weird experimental video. I'll probably be doing a normal gameplay let's play thing until I come up with more ideas with this. I guess you guys in the comments could have more ideas on this whole shebang, a fling, a flang. So yeah.